Good morning, everyone. It's CJ here, and I'm getting ready to do my morning routine. What you're looking at is two pieces of paper that are actually targets. The overall space measures out to be 48 by 52, as you can see right there. I have this taped to my entryway floor on the tile so that if something comes up and it splashes or what have you, I don't have to worry about it. These are some of the tools that I'm working with, and there are my paints. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is take several pictures of how this progresses and just go from there. I don't have a way in which I can stand this up and let you watch me as I paint. Plus that might be pretty ugly, me down on the floor on my knees. But anyway, I'm going to stop it for here, and I'll go on in just a little bit. So here we go. Okay, this is the second part in which I've started putting down just globs of paint, as you can see. And there's the overall picture. Only had one real goof up, which is right there on the corner. No big deal. And we'll take it a step further. Okay, next step. As you can see, I've got one area that looks like it has a whole bunch of little dots, and one area that's blended pretty well. And when you do that, you do have to be careful, because once you add that third color, and I've got 4 or 5 colors down there, it can turn to mud. So you need to be careful. What I used for that on this side was just a brayer, and I just used it very lightly. Did not do a lot of pressing because I wanted some of the white to come through. On this side, I used a brayer like this, and did pretty much the same thing. And then here, you can see where I'm using a stencil and putting in some flowers. So, let's go from there. Alright, it's been about, I think maybe 2 hours, and my paper is dried. I decided to go ahead and cut it up into pieces that were manageable to use with the Deconstructed Art Journaling group. These are smaller pieces. They were kind of on the end. They had probably another 2 inches on there, and I just cut it so it was a 4 by 8. That way it can be like either a front or a back. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And then these are the full-size ones. These are the ones that we can use as a page. One side anyway for the journals. So I've got, let's see how many I've got here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that gives me a good start for a lot of journal pages. Now, remember I said that these were, they're just old targets, and it's a heavier paper. So it's something that, oh, glue. go to waste. And I just take and fold these in half, and can still add a lot more to these, especially the ones that are like this. Add some different elements to it. Alright, well, I thought I would just share with you the process that I go through periodically. My husband gets these targets when he goes to the shooting range, and he uses one and he brings the other one home. So if it's not used, I can do something with it, and I don't have to worry about buying paper. So I hope you get some ideas on things that you can do on a large scale, and we'll chat with you later. Bye-bye. Alright, so you've seen my stack of papers, and I thought I would go ahead and show you some things that can be made. Now remember, we said that these were the 8x8 journal pages that I make. And these are just a few that I've put together this morning. Yes, my hands are dirty, so what? If you work in the field of art, that just happens. Okay. This is how a journal page is going to look as far as the front, a center, and a back. And we've got the 4 across, the 8 down. In this case, I wanted to show where you can do some collaging. Now, notice here, that's the same kind of background as here because that's where it came from. Okay. I have some papers that I traced a butterfly onto, and I've just had a good time with that. On the back, this is just doodles. I don't know if I'll add more colors or not. I might be a little bit busy, but you know what? That's okay. I like it, and I'm out to please me. Okay, here's the next one. Lots and lots of flowers and butterflies. And again, there's your journal page. Front, center. Oh, there's that target. That's where that came from. And back. I'm still going to do something with the center on all of these, but I'm not worried about that now. Okay, and then this one. I did some stamping. Leaves on this side. Have the bird over here, and it says, "Let your dreams take flight." Okay, front, center, back. I'll probably add some words to the back on this one. And then the last one. I proofed up some clouds, stamped some birds, created a winter scene, and if you look real close right there, you see a teeny tiny little rabbit. Center, back. Love these. These are fun trees. Tried to make it look like a little bit of water coming through there. And I'll probably add some more things to this. I've got either a poem or a quote that I think I'll put on this one. Okay, so there we go. This is what I've ended up with by taking a couple of large sheets of paper that were targets, painted the background, and now I'm in the process of making journal pages. Now, in this case, I had a lot of the yellows and browns and a little bit of green in there, a little tiny bit of blue. And the next time I do this, I may choose another range of colors. Just never know what's going to happen. It's all fun. That's what it's supposed to be about. If you're not having fun doing this, then you need to stop and ask yourself, why? because life is just much too short to not spend it having as much fun as you can. Okay, there you go. This is the end. I'll check with you later. You have a great day. Bye-bye for now.